The greatest offense there is. That's what the 2026 Dallas Cowboys say they're gonna be. 2027 Cowboys say, man, they're gonna be the greatest offense there is. It means they're gonna score the most points ever in one season by an offensive unit. And they're gonna hold the Vince Lombardi trophy up in Los Angeles. The Cowboys think it's destiny though. Because, in the 90s Cowboys, when they went back to back, the Super Bowl was in Los Angeles. And the next Super Bowl was in Atlanta. This year the Super Bowl's in in Los Angeles. And next year's Super Bowl in 28 will be, in 27 will be in Atlanta. So they saying, shit, we put in the work. We came to this camp ready to go. They feel like they got chemistry. They feel like they got the chemistry and the ESP. They feel like they can goddamn get it done. They feel like their defense is going to put them in position to get it done. They feel like they're going to get short field, so they feel like they're going to be able to score a lot of points. Well, to be known as the greatest offense there is, you have to score a lot of points. Like 567. That's about the offense on the, offense. You score 567, they consider you a great offense. They will. Because you scored 78 touchdowns. It's a lot of goddamn touchdowns, ain't it? There's over 5 touchdowns a game. 5 touchdowns a game you scoring. 78 touchdowns. And you only kicked 25 field goals in the season. That'll put you right there over 600 points in the season. Right about 622, 623. And when you score 600, that would make you the greatest offense that ever there is. Because you scored the most points. Now you say, why you get them points? I don't give a fuck how you get them. You got to score them. And there's only one team that thinks that scored over 600 points in a season. And that's Peyton Manning's 2013 Denver Broncos. Yeah. The Denver Broncos. But guess what? They didn't win a Super Bowl. You know when they won a Super Bowl? When Peyton Manning was a shell of himself and they had a lights out defense. When they had Von Miller and DeMarcus Well. But this is offense talking, so Dallas had the worst defense last year. But who cares? This is about the offense. So the Dallas Cowboys, man, Dak Prescott, this is his moniker that he came up with when they went to their little old Dak Summit. And he said, hey, y'all, what y'all think about this name, G.O.T.I? G.O.T.I. Yeah, the great offense there is. For us to be who we want to be, we need to be the greatest offense there is. For us to win Super Bowl, we got to be the greatest offense there is. We get this ball, we got to put in the end zone. Well, 7-8 touchdowns is a lot of fucking touchdowns. Now, not to really rely on the field goals, and they need 5 more touchdowns, right? Because you're gonna kick 20 field goals in the season. Ain't nobody kicking under 20 field goals. Really 25 field goals in the season. You're gonna find me any team in the last 20 or 30 years didn't at least kick 25 field goals. Okay? And that's really makes. But 25 makes. So, you find me a team that only kick 18, 19 field goals in the season. You lying to me. Or made. So, as I look at it, that is a That is a hell of a task. I mean, they're gonna be able to get tape on the Cowboys, and they're gonna be able to get the film on them in the first 4 games. They can probably score 40 points a game. Somebody gonna slow them down. They're gonna get a stretch where they slow them down. And they got to have. I mean, they got to score 37 points a game, 36 points a game, 36 points a game. Can it be done? Is this offense good enough to score 36 points a game? And you think about it, can they do it? That's really the question. Can they score 5 touchdowns a week? And kick 1 field goal? Or score 4 touchdowns and kick 2 field goals? Still got to score 7, 8 touchdowns by hook or by crook. Okay? To guarantee you to have it. And that right there just put you as statistically the greatest, but to be known as the greatest offense is in January. You have to take that same shit you did in the regular season, and whoever you play in the playoffs, if you get the division around, you run into the damn Rams, you got to put 40 on them bitches. You whoever else you play in the NFC Championship, you got to put 40 on them. Then when you get in the Super Bowl, you got to do what Dallas supposed to done in '92 when they had a chance to break the record for the most points scored in the Super Bowl. That's what Dallas would have to do. They would have to go in there and break the record for the most points scored in the Super Bowl. That means the ratings would be terrible at halftime. Be the worst rated Super Bowl in a long time. Then after that, to be known as the greatest offense there is, which you really want to be known as the greatest, when you get done, you be known as the greatest offense there was, you're going to have to dominate this league for the next 4 years offensively. You don't have to win a Super Bowl, but you're going to only make one miss of Super Bowl out of these next 4 years. That's what Dallas right now is, in a 4-year window. Because you want to be, because you told you to be the greatest offense there is, you have to be a dynastic football team. This is rare air. This is what you would call Montana, Brady, Mahomes, for as quarterbacks. But for as teams, you could probably say 49ers, the Steelers, Cowboys in the 90s. You have to be a dynasty. Got a lot of work to do. You talk about it, but you're going to be about it. And that's for you to decide, man, Cowboy fans. Do you believe that they can do this? Do you believe they can go out here in this season, to be known as the greatest offense there is, score 609 points, 607 points, dominate in the playoffs, hold up the Vince Lombardi, and the regular season awards will probably go to Dak. He'll be the MVP. He's damn gonna be MVP. That's obvious. Because we already know the haters be like, man, fuck them niggas. It don't matter if they do it. They're not going to give them credit. But at the end of the day, I can't do nothing but respect the mindset they have. But can they do it? That's for them now. That's for the offense to answer and me to find out. You know who this is? Prince Pierre, America's Game Show. How about them Cowboys?